Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Retro and Rare podcast episode for a Monster Monday. Monster Monday, it's kind of, it's close to Halloween. Is that fair? Is it close to Halloween? What's today? 25th?
Yeah.
All right, so we're close. We're close enough to do Monster Monday. I don't know what we're going to do on. What does Halloween fall on?
It's I think on Saturday.
Oh, okay. Well, we won't be doing the show Saturday.
Oh, Sunday.
So I can get away with that. We're one day. We're good.
You gonna go out?
No.
You're in downtown.
Yeah, it's going to... Oh, God, I just thought of that. It's going to be crazy down here, isn't it? People walking around, all type of shit. I mean, the women tend to dress a little bit, on the slutty side for Halloween. We talked about that before. That's the excuse for the women to go out and get extra slutty, and it's justified. I guess everybody wins. I mean, everybody wins, right? I mean... Everyone is enjoying themselves. I won't be partaking in any fuckery of the sort, but I can let it go. I just know what I think of when I think of that is the traffic and the roads that are closed, because there's a lot of one-way streets and shit. Shit gets dicey, bro. I don't know. But we did a Monster Monday. We got multiple trinkets. You added the trinket. This is a great trinket that you added. It's probably the best trinket you've ever added. Majora's Mask. Limited. Now, I asked you. I have one that's still in a box in there. You're saying this is the limited edition. Exclusive edition, because it lights up, and I guess the quality's a little better. Mine definitely doesn't light up.
Zoom in?
No.
It lights up, though.
Yeah, people see it. They see it light up. It's fine. Don't touch it. Don't touch the camera. Don't touch anything. Just sit there, shut the fuck up, read topic suggestions. I need the weather. What is the weather? Can you give me the weather? Where are we at today? It's starting to get crispy.
We got 77.
Mm-hmm.
Partly rainy. Real feel 84.
It's a little humid out there, isn't it?
Yeah.
Is that what it is? Yeah, it rained a lot today. Today was an actual rare day here in Central Florida. It was like a rainy day. You know what I'm saying? Like from the morning, it was an overcast and it rained multiple times. Usually in Florida, the rain comes late afternoon, 20 minutes, shut it down. Today was a rainy day. I feel a little different today. I woke up, I feel a little sadistic today. That's why I put out my boy Joker. He's sadistic. The reason I put out your boy Brandon Lee here, the Crow, was what happened with Alec Baldwin. You see that in the news? That he shot the gun in the movie and he killed the filmographer or whatever? The director lady? There was like a real bullet in it, or I know that they shoot like blanks or some shit, but it was a projectile and it killed the woman who was like a really respect. Now, this is how Brandon Lee died in 1990. Was it 94? On the set of The Crow, a real bullet was in that gun. That happens every once in a while. It's kind of weird. Actually, I think
they stopped the movie on their own.
Right. So that's the question. Do you finish the movie and release it like they did The Crow, or you just shut the movie down? I guess you're telling me in the news they said they're shutting it down.
Yeah.
All right. It's respectable. I mean, it's a sad thing. I mean, terrible. How the fuck does that? I mean, and Alec Baldwin, he's like, what? He's got to have that on his conscience the rest of his life, too. They go through so much shit. There's such a protocol of people. There's like 70 people that touch that gun before he does. How the fuck was he supposed to know? Like, what do you do in that situation? That's a really weird fucking thing to happen, bro. I don't know. That's just terrible.
Yeah, but in The Crow, it was a mafia hit, right?
Well, they say that, but I don't know 100% what the real... I mean, of course, it sounds funky because I think there was a real bullet in there.
That's Halloween shit.
Yeah, it's sketchy. Oh, speaking of Halloween shit, I know I said last week I was taking the girlfriend to go see the Venom movie, and we went to a nice restaurant, had a nice dinner, but we finished dinner, and I'm like, I'm not going to a movie at 9:30 at night. No, but...
You never have fun in life.
Well, no, I have fun in life. I just decided at that point it wasn't the best time to go see a movie. And then, so the point was, it was always between the Venom movie and the Halloween movie, right? What is it called? Halloween Kills or whatever it is. The newest one. Let me just tell you something. I ended up watching that. Now, I watched that at home with the girlfriend and the whole thing, right? It wasn't good. Now, she enjoyed it. She likes Michael Myers. She has a weird obsession with Michael Myers on the low. She does, which is fine. But But it wasn't good, man. The acting to me was terrible. It didn't make sense. This far into the game with Halloween and the storyline, it's like, what the fuck? Jamie Lee Curtis is in there. Okay, cool. I get it. Da-da-da. I just wasn't a fan, bro. I just wasn't feeling it. I just thought it was, I don't know. It kind of was like all over the place. So anyway, that's my review. I don't know how much of a review it was. But the point of all that is to say I still didn't see the Carnage movie. But apparently it's not good anyway. I'm going to see it. I'm just not in a rush to see it. I don't know. I'll see it in passing at some point.
Well, you can see it on the OLED.
Yeah, that's what I'm most likely going to do, is just watch it at home. It is what it is. It just seemed to be because we got that theater right down the street. You walk to it, you know. I haven't gone to a movie theater in quite a while.
We go now.
No. They do have late showings there, though. Fairly late, 10:30 I think is the latest one, though. But yeah, so I decided we would juice it up a little with the Halloween-ish thing, maybe close to the next show. Now, wait, this is the last show before Halloween, right?
Yeah.
Oh, this is it. Oh, so this is the Halloween setup. This is our extravagant, you know, other podcasts, they do big things. They got things all over. This is mine. I did the other day, I bought the girlfriend a pumpkin at the apartment, so I fulfilled my obligation. And a vampire magazine. That was my Life magazine about vampires and a pumpkin from the local food store. Halloween. Now, I'm not going to get... Doyle, are you dressing up for Halloween this year?
Yeah.
What are you going to be? Or is it a secret?
I think I'm going to do Alan Grant again, right?
Dr. Alan Grant. Okay. I don't know what the fuck. Yeah, you do like that. You can wear your little vest. Although, hey, I'm wearing my... This is my John Connor. Now, granted, I don't have the Public Enemy vintage shirt. That would really make it. But this is my little John Connor getup that I got here. This is a legitimate U.S. Marine or Army soldier jacket. I respect. There's no patch on it. I'm not... No stolen valor shit here. But I like it. Once again, girlfriend FaceTime before the show just said, hey, do you think I should wear what I'm wearing? It was just a t-shirt with the Indian chick on it. And she was like, nope, switch it up. She's like, you always got to spruce it up for the podcast. So, great. Here I am. Shout out to Mr. Throwback on the hat. My boy Mike, New York City. Great vintage shop. They got their own merch, too. So, check them out. Love it. And you're underdressed as usual, Doyle, for the pod. Granted, you're not on camera, but I got to stare at you in here.
I get the Wu shit.
Oh, the Wu-Tang watch. The Wu-Tang Casio G-Shock. Which I actually have one as well. And yeah, I'm glad to see you wearing that. That's a dope watch. And I like, yeah, when you light it up and it's got the little, yeah, dope. Speaking of that, that's why I put the Raekwon Only Built for Cuban Links limited edition thing here is I'm going to go down to Tampa. I just spoke to Raekwon. There's a 3 Chambers tour, Ghostface, Raekwon. I believe it's Jizza, excuse me. I forget the situation there, but I'm trying to think of the date. Is it November? I think it's the 11th of November. I'll be down there. And I talked to Ray, and he's like, yeah, come through for sure. I told him I was going to bring some blunts. I'm going to smoke some blunts before. And he goes, this time joints. I guess as you progress in age and the blunt count gets in the millions, you want to tailor it down. It's more harsh on your lungs. That's probably what it is.
He said joints?
Yeah, he said he's like joints around this time, bro. I'm like, okay. And then he told me, he's like, he's excited to see me. I'm going to bring the girl. Like, it'll be cool. We get the hotel down there. I think it's at the Ritz, which is cool.
I don't know how to roll up joints, though.
That's okay. I do.
We need comments.
No. You're fine. I'm sure you can find YouTube videos. You know how to roll up joints, Doyle. You roll fucking blunts like you're working at a fucking cigar factory. It's the same bullshit. So that'll be exciting. I'm excited to go to the show. I'm excited to chill. Maybe it'll be a good little weekend. I don't know if it's a weekend. I think it's a Thursday. But a good little 2-day getaway. Nothing crazy. It's only like an hour and a half away, hour and a half drive. It's not that bad. A little baby road trip. Which I just got another message in my car that my car needs another service. So there's like a service A, and then there's like a service A1. I'm like, bro, fucking... And it's not for 2,300 miles, but the way that I drive, I'll eat that up pretty quickly. I just hate that. These motherfuckers, bro. That's the one thing. The maintenance on cars, certain cars, it's like, well, what do I need another service for? Really? You got glorified oil change for $500? Not cool, bro. But I love that car to death, and it is what it is.
You can't go to Jiffy Lube?
I can't go to Jiffy Lube, no. Because what they do is they have specific tools and things so you can't fuck around. It's not like back in the day where you just change your oil in your driveway. They don't let you do that with newer cars. And they have certain certain types and brands and shit. So it's always see your dealer for details. That's always. All right. Any wisdom you'd like to impart on the people before we get into topics?
Well, that's what I was about to ask you. Like, what's the definition of wisdom?
Oh, Doyle wants to get deep today. The definition of wisdom is knowledge that you have absorbed through years of experience. Now, I know you could look up the Webster's definition, but to me, wisdom is exactly that. So if I'm trying to give you some wisdom, drop some jewels, it better be based on real experience and real knowledge. And the only way you do that is through over time. You know what I mean? Why, do you have the official definition of wisdom there?
No.
No, okay.
But I have a few places.
What do you mean?
Places we can travel.
What does that have to do? Okay, give me a few places we can travel. And we'll travel where? Like, to where?
Well, this one says underwater waterfall.
Underwater.
Mauritius.
Hold on. Underwater waterfall.
Yeah.
What? I don't get it.
Mauritius.
Where is that?
Oh.
You're looking it up. You don't know where it is?
But these are places of wisdom. Stone Forest, Madagascar.
Oh, I get it now. You're trying to, okay.
Avatar Mountains, China.
Okay, so China, they got that ancient wisdom stuff. Yeah.
So these are places of wisdom.
Okay, so I can go there and get wisdom.
Bamboo Forest, Japan.
I think it gets sketchy over there.
And then my favorite, Rainbow Mountains, Peru.
In Peru.
Rainbow Mountains.
Yeah. Do you know about that one?
I haven't been there, but I know about it.
Now, you've been to Peru.
Yeah.
I need to get my passport, bro. The girlfriend's really getting on my ass about it. I got to get my birth certificate. Like, from what I read, it's kind of a lengthy situation. Like, they want to know, like, the thing is I can't just get my birth certificate, my ID, my social card, go down to an office and they just give you a passport. It's like a 13, 15 week, like, delay. So I can't plan a trip. Oh yeah, but my loophole in that was, instead of going out of the country on a plane, I want to do it on a cruise. Because to me, cruises, I've only been on 2 cruises in my life. I'm not talking like I go on a cruise every week. But cruises, to me, are the best value for your money because the boats are incredible and you get to see a certain spot. I'm not a huge vacation guy, but every once in a while, I know I've been saying it for months now on the show. Like, I need to take a vacation. I need a change of scenery, a change of pace, a change of the routine. I'm kind of stuck in this rut of just like, and sometimes you need that to break your shit, So,
where are you going to go?
I don't know. Maybe Aruba, like one of those kind of things. A little tropical, a little nice, one of them things, You can go to Alaska on a cruise. I can go see some whales. I would like to see some whales. That would be cool. Now, I don't know how far. There are certain cruises you can go on forever. Like, you just fucking go on like 2-month cruise. You go around the world and that shit. I won't be doing that. All right, let's get to some topics. You didn't want to impart wisdom on people, but you gave me places of wisdom, so I will give you the green light on that. That was decent.
See, that wasn't bad.
That wasn't that bad.
All right, so what topics do you want me to get to?
The ones that were sent in by the loyal viewers who send in their topic suggestions every week via Instagram. I noticed somebody asked about where to send them in. Go to my Instagram page at Retro and Rare. Usually Sunday morning, I'll put up a suggestion. A little type it in. You could, type it in. That's it. Story post.
Well, you've been posting again. That's good.
What are you talking about?
You posted Metal Gears and
it's garbage though.
No.
The algorithms are fucked on the gram.
All right, Tony's Entertainment Systems?
Yeah.
Thoughts on the GTA trilogy?
Dude, you know what I'm really excited about? That it comes out like next month. I think it comes out like November something, like, around that time. Early to mid-November, I think is the date, which I'm super hyped. Did you see the trailer?
Yeah.
Dude, it looks sick. That's exactly what I wanted. Like, super upgraded. At first, when I clicked the link and I was just watching it, I was like, damn it, is this fan made? But then I'm like, nah, it's too good. Not only is it good, but it just made sense. And I was like, damn, this is exactly what you know what? I'm actually excited to go revisit even Liberty City. I know everybody initially is like Vice City or San Andreas, but bro, honestly, it looks dope. I'm excited about it. So, what'd you think of the trailer? You liked it?
It was alright.
What do you mean it's alright? You're just not excited because it's like, oh, it's just Grand Theft Auto? You don't think it looks good?
It's not like when they remade Resident Evil. You know, that was the shit.
Yeah, but it's there's a difference enough that it looks. I'm excited about it.
It's all 3 games though, so.
And yeah, and on top of it, dude, on the PS5 and shit, on the OLED, it's gonna look sick.
Well, they have it on the Switch.
No, that's not.
You know, they have unique features like touchscreens.
That's where they ruin it. That's where, to me, that's where the Vita fucked up. The back pad thing, like you got to just stick to the conventional. No. I mean, that's cool. I do like that. That could be on the go, but I don't care about the extra features like that. All that extra bullshit. But I am excited to play it on the PS5. I mean, dude, if you're gonna have a remaster or a remake of a classic like that, you want to max out what it was made for. Like a PS5 or a Series X will max that out. You know, I know people that have PCs are probably like, bro, we've been maxing it out for years, but it is what it is. It doesn't matter.
People are saying that the trailers are mods, though.
I saw that a lot too. Yeah, like the PC mods and stuff. But no, what does that mean? Of course, they're mods of some kind. It's just that it's done from the actual developer of the game, so it's official. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's not like just some fan made. You know what was dope was when they used to do the Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, and they used the Unreal Engine. Remember that? That looks fucking amazing. But it was fan made stuff. It wasn't. But I think it was playable for a very small portion of the game. It certainly wasn't the full version, but I thought that it looked incredible though. I used to watch that, and that was years ago. That was like 2016. I was watching that on YouTube. Like, dude, who knows what they have now? I haven't looked it up in years. But overall, I'm excited as fuck for the GTA remake, bro. I think the trailer did exactly what I wanted. And you know what? To revisit the games in that kind of light, I actually like that these companies are doing it. Some people think it's a cash grab, and it kind of is, but who cares? I love it as someone that's into all this retro shit to see the old games get remade in a way better way that it's just, you could re-experience them. It's like just go back and have fun. I hope all the codes still work and shit. I'm sure they do.
Well, can you swim in Vice City? Probably not, right?
No, I don't think they modded it like that. I'm trying to think what they... No, they did say they added enhancements in certain things, so... Like, gameplay enhancements and modernized things. Like, you remember in, the way that even the character would turn, it was kind of choppy. Like, everything wasn't as smooth as newer like how GTA 5 is, you know what I mean? So, I think they modded that kind of a thing, so... Like when you used to aim the gun and like really zoom in, it was like the way you moved it and it was inverted and weird. And so anyway, let's get another topic. Appreciate that one. I am excited for GTA.
All right, so we got PVT tacos. Would you consider having random guests on the show come out and chat with you about anything?
Yeah. Come on down. I guess so. I don't know. I mean, yeah, but would have to make sense.
It'll be Raekwon, right?
Well, I am working on some things. My thing with the guest on the show is I could definitely get phone interviews from a lot of people I reach out to. But man, it would be nice to have somebody like I remember we had my boy Ricky, the finance guy, in studio. I just think in studio interviews and things are way better. The chemistry's better. The conversation is better. It's better entertainment value. You get the visual. So I am reaching out to certain people, and it's hard, scheduling and things like that. But I always tell whoever I'm talking to, like, if you're ever in the Orlando area, like, I'll work around your schedule. We'll make it happen. So I do got a couple things in the pot chefing, and we'll see where that leads. But yeah, I mean, I don't know how random. I don't know if he was speaking of people that are just followers that want to fly in and talk. Like, cool, maybe one day we could do something like that. But right now I'm focusing on specific people that I would have as a guest, just like I used to. Like I had Dan Bell on talk about the dead malls years ago. I had Jojo Pellegrino on. I've had Raekwon on. I've had Slobby Robbie on the show. I've had Will Castro from Unique Autosports. I've had some pretty cool guests, considering we're just a little operation here, you know? And that was years ago. So I could reach out to some of those people again, but I do have some things cooking.
You also had Jim Carrey on the show, right?
When? When was Jim Carrey on the show? I think I would have remembered if Jim Carrey was on the show. What did we talk about? The Mask? Milo the dog?
About, Fire Marshal Bill.
Howdy, folks. Going door to door looking for fire safety hazards. I still think that's the best sketch character of all time. For sure. Dude, oh man. But you know, then Jim Carrey got woke and he's just smoking good kush and just dropping knowledge. He's got the wisdom now. Jim Carrey's got the wisdom. All right, another topic.
So I'll just talk to him about wisdom then.
Yeah, hit up Jim. Yo, JC, what up, bro?
All right, we got Pupinez. Thoughts on the new GTA remaster?
Cool. So do I get up now and kick you in the face like Joe Rogan, or do I sit here and calmly explain the fact that you just read a topic suggestion that was exactly the fucking same?
But these are what people want.
Right, so...
Maybe you got to go more in detail.
No. Doyle. Just, all right, give me another topic.
Oh, my God. All right, so we got Davey Smalls.
Okay.
Where do you draw the line between things you like to enjoy and what's popular?
Well, that's what a hype beast is. A hype beast is somebody that's only into something because it's popular. I always go back to that famous street interview when the dudes were in New York City online at Supreme. And then the girl was like interviewing people. It was like, what are you here for? He's like, I'm here for the Yankee collaboration. And then she's like, oh, do you like baseball? He's like, I don't like baseball or Supreme. I just know this shit's popular. I got to get in on it. I'm like, that's the problem. The problem is that people lack the passion. Like, I get it. Like, certain things make things popular, meaning like there are certain things that have value because other people have, and then it snowballs. And it, you know, and I get it. That's how brands grow and things grow. But like, there's certain things that are so blatantly just like, why are people into that? It doesn't make sense. And then it just, I don't know. You know me, I'm a purist. Like, I've been into all my shit for a long time and da-da-da. And I hate to sit on my high horse and talk like that. I just mean that you do have to draw the line between, like, am I really into this or am I into this because I think other people are into this? Like, Doyle, you often do that. And you always justify it. Be like, yeah, but people like it. Like, no matter what it is. A movie, a song, a fucking t-shirt, or whatever it is. You're basically a hype beast, Doyle. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, but people buy the new iPhone just because it's the new iPhone.
Yeah, but they have an allegiance to a brand, and that's fine though. I mean, if like I'm an iPhone guy, did I tell everyone I dropped my phone? It's the first phone I ever dropped, bro. The first one, and guess what? I didn't have a case. Now I have a case on it. Murder was the case that they gave me, and I dropped it. I think I mentioned it maybe last podcast. But man, I shattered the whole back of that fucking thing. Thank God it landed on the back, not the screen. But even the camera lenses are cracked. And like one of them is cracked. Like I think it's affecting the camera a little. Sometimes it is, sometimes it doesn't. But it took an L. That's an iPhone 12 Pro Max.
Where's the reason to upgrade?
I know, but I still have my 11 Pro Max. I still have I have them all the way down to like 7. And they're all minty and crispy. And I just use them as Wi-Fi devices around my house. It's like that one I had to drop and break, man. I'm always so careful with shit. But anyway, as far as things being popular and liking them just because they're popular, yeah, you know what? It's also, I feel like it's an age thing as well. Like when you're younger, you're more influenced by things easier. So you jump on bandwagons quicker. And as you get older, you develop a taste for things, and then you kind of just do your own thing, and that's kind of where I'm at with it. So, yeah, I don't know. You watch any football this weekend, Doyle?
Yeah.
My Giants won, even though they suck. You know, I don't even know if that's worth mentioning. Your boy Tom Brady going ham. And then he gave that kid his hat that had brain cancer or something. You survived. You see, that was a nice little moment. People are like, no matter how much you hate Tom Brady, this was a nice thing. I'm like, why do people hate Tom Brady? I mean, I'm a lifelong Giants fan. You would think I do. But what has the guy ever done that's like egregious besides being just an incredible athlete that operates on a high level like that? I mean, besides the obviously maybe the jealousy factor of it, why would you hate Tom Brady?
Now, what about if Tom Brady pulls a OJ?
So if Tom Brady murders his wife or ex-wife and I mean, yeah, okay, Doyle, then that might be a reason to hate Tom Brady. Okay. But that was extreme. You just jumped off the cliff there a little bit. I don't know.
Would you still love him, though?
No, of course. I would lose a lot of respect for Tom Brady if he murdered his wife. That's terrible. Why would you even say that?
OJ did it, though.
Did he do it? As far as the law is concerned.
He said he wants to stay away from the place because he's afraid of the killer.
Oh, OJ said that? Yeah. Yeah, for a while he put on that act.
And I think somebody did the meme with the Spidey.
I'm never gonna stop looking for the killer. You know, it's like, no, you just look in the mirror, bro. I mean, dude, that was insane. Like, that actually happened, bro. Like, the fact that man, that whole thing, and you know, once I always bring up the show, the O.J. Simpson miniseries that was on Netflix, incredible. John Travolta, I loved that, bro. I thought that was one of the illest things ever.
Well, a lot of people think he's innocent, though.
No, I think there are people that do, but I think the majority of people know what's up. And it's kind of this weird thing. It's like, you really killed people and you're just walking around, OJ. Now, after the trial, he lost in civil court, which is crazy because that's essentially admitting that you fucking killed the people and the family knows it and the other judge knows it, but because it's civil court, not criminal court, it's only like a payout. And then something about he got his pension for his retirement in Florida, and Florida protects your house and all that. So they couldn't take all this shit. And then he went to Vegas with the sports memorabilia thing, right? That was like after the trial for a while. It was like much later. I'm sorry. That was in the mid to late 2000s, I think. Where he busted in a guy's hotel room that was selling OJ memorabilia. And basically OJ's justification was, I signed it or whatever. Like, it's from my old estate. Like, it's mine. So he like threatened the guy and beat him up and took the stuff. That's why he went to jail for a while. And then he got out. Remember, he was like, oh, I'm OJ. I'm on Twitter. Remember, he was on Twitter for a while. Man, I haven't been on Twitter in... Doyle, when's that? You use Twitter?
Yeah. To look at the comments.
Yeah, I know. You know what? I used to be... like 2009, 10, 11, 12, like those, I used to go... I was nasty on Twitter, bro. And then I didn't care. Instagram is the only social media I have. I mean, YouTube as well, but... I don't have a Facebook or any of that. I don't even know who uses Facebook anymore, but damn, Twitter, yeah, I haven't even talked about Twitter in a long time. But anyway, yeah, OJ killed him, and I don't know why he brought up Tom Brady killing his wife. Of course I would lose respect for him. Whatever. Give me another topic. Unreal.
All right, we got JB Dougie's. He said he's either investing in Pokemon or crypto.
What if... I don't know. Investing in Pokemon or crypto. I would invest right now. If you can't get them, that's the problem. I think watches are your best investment. And I'm not a financial analyst don't hold me to what I say here. It's just my opinion. But the watch game seems to be the way to go. Now, granted, you got to have knowledge just like anything else. I have started talking to some people about selling some of my stuff. I got some negotiations going on. I feel good about it, though. I really do. There are certain things that I have that I just stare at, I don't use, and it's been a while. I'm not going to lie. It's even before I moved. Even before I moved to this place, there were times in the game room where I'm like, I've had some of this shit for so long, and it's just like, it's just there. And it became the norm. Like, even for when you would come over and, like, you don't realize, like, dude, all of this shit. And some of it doesn't get used. The fucking catacombs. All those drawers full of shit, and it's just... So I'm moving on from some of my stuff, and I feel really good about it, because I'm going to use that capital to try to further what I want to do for the business side of shit that I want to do that involves that anyway. So, I'm in negotiations with a couple people over a couple things, and it's kind of cool. I like it. It's getting my juices flowing again with all this shit.
Well, you got to give the people a chance, though.
What do you mean?
Well, how are you gonna talk to already about selling if other people don't even get the opportunity to buy it?
Oh yeah, but certain things though. Certain things I already talked to certain people and said, listen, if I ever let go of XYZ, you get first dibs.
What about blind bids though?
Yeah, blind bids, we'll try that out. That might actually work good. Where
Or
you
raffles?
just raffles might work good. I like the raffle idea. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna try a couple of different things. I think there's a way to do it. Either way, I think that it's just that, like I said, I had people that were like, if you ever sell this, make sure you hit me up, and I want to make sure that I'm honorable to those people. That's all. I think it's the right thing to do. So, but yeah, I mean, dude, when I moved into this place, and even here we are 6-7 months later, totes still filled in the bathroom, in the corner. It's time to downsize it a little bit, and then try to, use that capital to kind of reinvest in different kind of stuff. And, never mind how ham I went with the fucking clothing. The T-shirts alone are just unreal. Never mind the games. And look at them all stacked like that. What the fuck? And that's not even the closet. The closet is where the real fucking gabagool is. So, anyway, what was the topic we were just talking about?
It was Pokemon vs. Crypto.
Oh, yeah. So, Pokemon. Oh, speaking of, you know what? Dun, 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 dun. This is the once a week. The people said it in the comments. So, let's open it up. Now, explain what this is, Doyle. We're opening up what? The 25th anniversary.
Celebrations.
Yeah.
Sold out everywhere.
Okay, so what is this?
Cosmogs. Groudons. We had them.
Okay.
Rishram. All
All right.
right. Oh, Mew. Oh, your favorite?
Mewtwo?
A little baby Mew.
Yeah, Mew. Now, what's Mew and Mewtwo? It's different? And then that's just the thing.
Mewtwo's the clone of Mew.
So that was a... Excuse me. I just... You know what? You mentioned Pokemon. I looked down to my right. I saw it. I'm against the Pokemon Open. I think it's a gambling ring, and I think it's... There we go. That's a scratch-off lottery ticket. What do we get there, Doyle? $8 in cards?
Yeah, probably less.
Yeah, okay. So... That was anticlimactic on purpose. We didn't get any.
Well, they can't all be hits.
But one of the weeks, I'm just gonna casually go through it, and then it's gonna be the Charizard or whatever the fuck it is, and then you can get excited about it, and then we can sell it on eBay for $5 million, clean.
Well, there's people that make a living off of getting those cards and grading them instantly.
Well, how do they get them graded so quickly to flip them?
Yeah, they pay $200.
How much does it normally cost to grade a card?
Like 50, 75.
Okay, and it takes how long to get it back?
4 to 6 months.
Whoa. But, you know what's crazy? In the 4 to 6 months that it takes, the prices can fluctuate so much.
Yeah, well, that's why these people pay $200.
Because they know right now it's hot.
Yeah, they get express and they get it like within 3 weeks, and then they can sell it for $1,000
Yeah.
if they get PSA 10.
And you don't know if it's
No.
Damn. That's a rough game to get into, man. Because there's so much uncertainty. You just don't know what's what. I mean, how do you know? How do you fucking know if the card, you're looking at a card and you send it out and you pay $200? You have to make sure that card is worth at least $600-700 to justify it, right? And then what if you get it back and it says 7.8?
And you open it.
And you do it again. Do it again and again. Bro, but speaking, I don't know why this just reminded me of it. There's a Deion Sanders commercial. And then he's doing my line. It's like, if you look good, you feel good. If you feel good, you play good. Bro, I'm like, motherfucker.
He gave us a shout out.
Damn it, bro. Deion owes me some money. Yo, Deion Prime, bro. Must be the money. You owe me some money, bro. Because I put you onto that marketing campaign. Granted, it's something he used to say, but I picked up on it. And now it's in a commercial as the main focus. My marketing campaigns really miss. I'll still bring up the DJ Khaled We the Best Nintendo Wii. I had the idea. We the best. It would have been Nintendo Wii with DJ Khaled collab 20. What year did the Wii come out? Kind of crazy, right? The Wii came out like 10 years ago.
2007.
Whoa. Damn, it's that long ago, huh? Yeah, you're right. Yeah, still not, a huge fan of the Wii. We already talked about that. All right, give me another topic, Doyle.
All right. Oh, yeah. And the Wii came out in 2006.
Hmm.
All right, so we got...
That's crazy.
Slim Rabbit,
All right.
best live concert you've ever been to?
Believe it or not, it was Green Day at Giant Stadium right after 9/11. Not right after, but like maybe a month. I talked about it before. I've been to a bunch of concerts in my life. But going to that Green Day show was just, first of all, it was my first time seeing Green Day, and I was a huge Green Day fan, as many people were in the 90s. But to see them perform all those records, incredibly, their live show was so good. It sounds just like the fucking CD did. And, you know, because I'm used to going to a lot of hip-hop shows. And a lot of hip-hop shows often just turn into 60 people on a stage screaming. You know, the quality of the sound is not the best. Green Day was incredible. There was a lot of emotion attached to it. It was at Giant Stadium. It was post 9/11. And, yeah, it was just a really good show. And I remember Billy Joe called up someone. He's like, who could play a guitar? And then Billy Joe called this dude up and they played, I think it was Longview and then Take Me to Paradise, maybe. I think it was. They were doing Dookie. And the kid who came up out of the crowd, Billy Joe, not Billy Joel. People get it confused. Billy Joe is the name of the lead singer in Green Day.
It's Piano Man.
No, Billy Joel with an L is Piano Man. Sing me a song. That's Piano Man, right? Billy Joe from Green Day ended up giving this kid his guitar. Like they finished the set and then Billy Joe gave him the guitar. The kid got off stage with his guitar. And I had great seats and it was just a great experience. I was actually the third wheel on that. It was my boy and his girlfriend at the time and then me. And then I was the third wheel there. But I had the fucking best time. I remember on the way there, I just drank a bunch of vodka in the back seat. And that was drinking days. I mean, because I was like 18 years old. But yeah, man, that was I remember coming home from that concert and going on, I don't know if it was MySpace or it was AIM still a thing. I remember leaving like my away message and I was so excited. I was like, I just went to a concert that changed my life. Like I was so excited about it.
Oh, on Twitter?
No, it wasn't Twitter, man. This is like I think it was AIM. Remember AIM used to have away messages? Which was like, you could just be like, I'm at the beach. And it would just show up on your name. So like, do you remember AIM? Or you didn't fuck with AIM?
Yeah, a little bit.
It was AOL Instant Messenger. You remember AOL?
Yeah.
You've got mail, right? AOL. But then they had AIM. It was AOL Instant Messenger.
Oh, and it showed like your status or whatever.
Yeah, and it was called an away message. And I used to get petty with women on there and just leave cryptic messages about a chick that I might have been in a fight with and like a little, oh God. Those were the days, bro. Damn it. Innocent internet days. And people used to get real fancy with their away messages and shit. I thought that was pretty cool. I miss those days. I really do. But anyway, I was so excited that like I was like emotional about it. Like I was like, I wanted to tell the whole fucking world I went to this concert and I was like blown away by it. But anyway, Green Day used to be like, you know, Dookie, the album Dookie Alone, it was influential to say the least for me growing up. It was a huge thing. I've always been a hip hop guy, but I have a whole nother side about jazz and punk rock and certain Motown shit. And I have a really eclectic kind of background on music. And when I get intense about it, I like Green Day was one of my shit. You know, it was a big deal for me. So best concert I ever went to. It was a good topic. Thank you.
And Cotton Eye Joe.
Cotton Eye Joe, love that song. Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from? Cotton Eye Joe. I put you on that. Yeah, the other day I was at home. The other day, it was last night, and I put the old music on shuffle, and it was playing. And Cotton Eye Joe came up, but I skipped it. And the next song was "Put Your Hand Up on My Hip." When I dip, you dip, we dip. Bro, I forgot about that track, bro. There was certain ones that it was all like 90s dance music, bro. I was enjoying myself. I was reliving some memories, bro. But
That's like your prom night, right?
Not prom. I didn't go to prom.
Oh.
You know what I did? You know, and I had a girlfriend at the time in high school. And it was a big deal, right? I said, fuck you, I'm not going to prom. Just pick me up in the limo after, because we were going to Seaside Heights in New Jersey. And we got the hotels and shit. I didn't want anything to do with prom. I didn't want to dress up. I didn't want to go to no formal bullshit. Just pick me up in the limo. And I did. I waited in a fucking velour jumpsuit. I waited for the limo, came at like 10 o'clock at night, picked me up, and we went to Seaside Heights. And I drank a whole bottle of Hypnotic in the car and puked everywhere. Wow. That was a good day. That was a great time. Man, dude, those were the days where it's just just reckless behavior. Like it was like the entire graduating class, even the people that hated each other, the jocks, the freaks, the fucking everybody, right? We had a whole thing in school. We all got together and rented out this whole like hotel. It was like a 2-story beach bungalow hotel in Seaside Heights. And everybody got along so well. I remember that shit. It was like 2 or 3 days. I remember being hungover as fuck, waking up, and like 30 of us went for a walk to go to breakfast, and all of us were just like zombies in the street at like 7 in the morning. It was like just a crowd of us. Those are the days, though. I can go, man. Wow. That just brought up a memory for me, and that was good. I haven't thought about it in a while. Getting picked up from prom because I didn't want to go. And then my girlfriend was pissed, bro. Super pissed. Yep. But not as pissed as I was when my Cadillac got stolen. And she decided to call me one morning from school. Like, because I picked her up every day to go to high school. And she's like, where the fuck are you? You fucking... She was like screaming at me about being late for school. And I'm like, bitch, my car just got stolen. Like, my car that's basically more important than you, my fucking car just got stolen. Wow, bro. Dude, that was real, bro. When I woke up and my car was not in the driveway, my 88 Cadillac DeVille, bro, 4-door, all black with red interior, with the velour, Donnie Brasco. Red, like real red, like burgundy red interior, carpet, headliner, leather seats.
Well, you know you got a nice car when somebody steals it.
Well, no, it's because I used to work at my uncle's catering hall in Freeport, and it was a little bit in the hood, but it got to that nicer part. But I would go down there with my 412s bumping every day, all my shit. So somebody scoped me out and then followed me home, and then just old school put it in neutral, pushed it out the driveway, and then started it down the block. And I got it back. I told the story on the podcast, but I got that car back like 3 months later. And apparently it had gone to Virginia, done bank robbery. Somebody died in the back seat. Like crazy shit happened. The guy put tinted windows on the car. I got it back with more stuff than I gave it, like that it got stolen with. My system was still in it. That was crazy. I remember the cop telling me, he's like, if you see your car around town, don't touch it or we'll arrest you. I'm like, bitch. Because he's like, this is what's going to happen. They stole your car because of your stupid stereo, and they're just going to... they're just going to dump it. They're just going to rip the stereo out of the car and leave it on the side of the road. But if you see it on the side of the road, do not touch it. I'm like, what, motherfucker?
What were you doing, car bait?
No, I wasn't. Yeah, that's a good... Was that the show where they just leave? That's fucked up. That's fucking with human nature. But, they're desperate people, too. It's not just like normal. Like, you didn't just go to Walgreens and go, wait, is that car open? I'm going to steal it. It was like drug addicts and homeless people. Like, what do you... That's not right.
Well, now it's illegal.
Oh, now it's illegal.
Yeah, it's entrapment.
How was it not entrapment then? Entrapment existed then. How the fuck was it not entrapment?
Well, it's like Bill Belichick. You get away with it until you can't.
That is kind of my theory in life. I'm a definitely shoot now, ask questions later kind of guy. I kind of do shit until I get told, like, hey, that you can't do that. I'm like, all right, man. But who knows? You might get through all the time without it. Not a great way to live, but okay. Anyway, yeah, random memories about the Cadillacs. I miss my Cadillacs. I always say if I can get them back. I had the silver 2-door and the black 4-door. All right, what do we got? We got more topics. Do you have a news article you like to read? Sometimes you randomly bring up news articles.
Oh, all right. So we got basically your boy Gary Vee. He said that NFTs are like buying a Fortnite skin or anything like digital. So like
I still don't understand the NFT thing.
Pokemon Unite has a $40 thing you can buy. It's like a skin, a $40 skin, and people are pissed.
What is that in the game?
Yeah.
But yeah, I think. Well, first of all, the NFT thing is still doesn't. I don't wrap my head around it. So it's a digital version of something.
No, it could be digital art. It could be
But
original.
but I just don't get where the value is, because you could just view it, right? I mean, you could just look at it on your phone, right? That's all you can do with it. I'm saying, like, if I buy an NFT of like this figure, but what do I get out of it? Just to look at it on my phone, on my computer, or on my TV?
Well, I think one of the kids like sold it to Future, like one of the digital arts, and Future paid like 40 grand for it.
And then what does he do with it? He puts it in his house on a wall. Like, I don't get what do you do with it?
Yeah, I mean, I think he's putting it on his album or whatever.
Oh, okay. Well, then it's okay. It's called a graphic designer. Isn't it the same shit if I create some art?
Yeah.
Once again, I guess I'm ignorant. I don't get it. I don't understand.
You're not investing in it?
Well, I don't even know what to invest in. I saw even all the way to your boy Benny the Butcher had an NFT. I know that what's his name? Sicario, that does the I think I butcher his name every time. He does all the like the Ghostface figures, the Biggie ones. I think they had an NFT. It was like an all purple Ghostface and Raekwon, and it was like clear. And then they made one, I think, real one, like a physical one, but it's an NFT. And they were gonna like auction off the real one or some shit. I don't remember, but
Well, Gary Vee saying this is the future.
well, Gary Vee knows what he's talking about with stuff, but I don't think it's not the future. I think it might be something of the sort. Like something like that would be the future. You know what I mean? Like something digital. Like obviously we're going digital everything, so yeah, there's gonna be money involved with digital stuff. I don't know in what capacity. I think NFTs are the first wave. Just like, as much as I talk shit about cryptocurrency, I think it has something to it. I just don't know. It's too volatile. Like, it's not steady enough, and it goes up, and then all of a sudden it's like a correction, and people lose money, and then it goes back up, and it's like...
Well, just look at GameStop.
Yeah. Yeah. And where are they at as a company? Because they're selling trinkets now. You ever gone into a GameStop lately? I mean, not lately, but it's been the last few years, but... Man, there's a few GameStops I go in. A, nobody's in it. And B, it's just like, where are the video games? Like, what is going on here? It's like T-shirts and toys. And then there's like, oh, yeah, by the way, we sell video games too. I don't know. I mean, it's because physical media is disappearing. So you're only going to go to GameStop to buy a controller, to buy the actual system. The rest of this shit. Trinkets. Trinket Stop. That's what they should change their name to. All right, we got more topics?
All right, we got a few more.
All right.
All right, so we got Imported Ant.
Okay.
He messaged us on YouTube saying which movie is better, Paid in Full or Godfather.
All right, now people are just being idiots because last week it was... What was the one last week?
Belly and Scarface.
Yeah, Belly and Scarface. So that would be Paid... But listen, Paid in Full is an incredible movie. Now, Godfather, cinematically and in the regards of great movies, is a little different. So, I'm going to go with Godfather, but I love Paid in Full. I think Paid in Full is a great movie. I really do. I mean, considering it's a rap movie, I say rap movie, but Dame Dash directed it and all that. I thought there was good acting in it, and I thought the story was incredible, and it captured a moment in time.
I do like both movies' opening scene.
Because you like Phil Collins in Paid in Full. With the old school Beamers and the leather jackets, the Dapper Dan Gucci. I could feel it coming. It really is dope, though, that intro. And yes, the Godfather intro is also amazing. We're talking about two completely different movies. I can't even believe we're having this conversation. So you could do Paid in Full versus Belly. You could do Scarface versus Godfather. You can't do... Well, no, I'm going Scarface. I'm going Scarface all day. The entertainment value in Scarface, The Godfather is a slow burn. It's a great story. It's incredible acting. It looks beautiful. But Scarface is my more, it's my kind of movie a little bit more. It's just me. Anyway, give me another topic. Just give me something. I don't know.
That was a good topic.
Belly versus... I'm sorry. Oh, yeah, what was it, Belly?
All right, we got Baby Jesus. Inflation.
It just says inflation.
People are going to economics advice.
You don't want to come to me for economic advice, trust me. Well, inflation on what though? The games or what? Like,
On everything, right?
well, I mean, well, we could talk about price spiking and market correction, and I've seen a couple vintage pages, vintage shirt pages, talking about, the lockdown prices of shirts were way higher, and now those same people that were just buying up shirts just strictly to resell them without passion, without anything, the prices have dipped on a lot of stuff. And now they're kind of caught with the product, and they're not going to make their money. And people are kind of saying, like, listen, this is what happens. This is why you always stick to buying what you like. Make sure you buy what you like. I got lucky. 98% of my collection is shit that I'm like, I just love it. And then because of that, whatever, down the line, the price is spiked on it. It's great. And now if I want to let go of some stuff, I did well on it, and I could use that for my next venture. But when you buy shit strictly for price, then you're just speculating, as you like to say, Doyle. And sometimes speculation, it doesn't lead to more money. It just leads to you having a bunch of shit and then having to offload it and lose money, and you kind of have to move on from it. But that's what happens, though. I mean, I guess the market will adjust itself by itself, and you just have to keep a close eye on shit. I mean, if you're too into it to buy and sell, you get caught up. Buy what you like, and hopefully it goes up. If it doesn't, you still have it and you love it. That's kind of my advice. I don't know.
I mean, some people are in it to make money.
Yeah. I mean, and that's cool too. I mean, I've gotten over the whole resell thing. It is what it is. People resell shit to make money. That's fine. As long as you're not a scumbag about it and you're creating a good business and a good brand for your name, that's fine. But, it's people that do shady backdoor shit and all that stuff to get ahead. They don't have any passion. They don't have any knowledge in the game. They just come in trying to, this is popular, so let's flip shit and whatever.
Yeah, one of the shady things that I've seen with Pokemon cards is you have to pay for a membership, and then you're guaranteed to get...
You have the opportunity to buy shit, or they send...
Yeah, like that celebration shit sold out, but these companies supposedly get them if you pay them like $100 a month.
And then you still have to buy them.
Yeah, but they'll sell it to you at retail.
Right, but they're getting their extra hundo. Not a bad business move. You know what? It is a supply and demand thing, and that is a scumbag thing to do, but this is a capitalist society. I mean, you have to factor in all these things. So I do want to, it is a scumbag thing, not a bad business move. And really, you're not forcing anyone to do it. If somebody wants to pay you the $100 extra, then fuck it. They really want it. They really want it.
GameStop's starting to do that.
What do you mean?
Same thing. Like, you have to pay for their Pro membership, and then you get access to the PS5 and the...
That's rough. Yeah, that's not. I don't agree with that. Damn. That's kind of scumbaggy. Especially from a corporation like that. But GameStop's in a bad way. They're in a bad way. So, I don't know.
Well, that's smart. I mean,
Yeah, considering the market and where it's at and stuff. I get it. You got to adjust with it or you're going to get eaten up. Like a little baby guppy. All right, we got one more topic. We'll get out of here. I mean, it's a little short show today, but it's okay.
All right, so we got Fox Riders. At one point, does collecting turn into an obsession?
Well, yeah, it's a fine line. I mean, some people would say that, I became obsessed. But I think, to be a true collector or to truly follow your passions in certain ways, you have to be obsessed. Obsessed doesn't have to be a terrible thing. If it affects your life in a negative way, family, friends, your bills, then your obsession is a problem. Too much of anything is not a good thing. There's that whole thing, but you got to kind of walk the line. You got to kind of know what you're doing and know when to fall back and know when to give. And, I noticed through collecting, if you just collect and never sell and never revolve your stuff, you get caught up and it piles up, and then it is an obsession, because then you look and you're like, damn, I have all this shit and I'm not even doing it. That's the guilt that I feel. I've been talked about that for a long time. That I have all this stuff and some of it doesn't even get seen and it just sits in a corner and it's like, what am I doing? So that's kind of, you got to find the happy medium. It's like anything else, too much of anything, not a good thing. Right? Am I wrong? I mean,
you have to collect, right?
Well, you don't have to do anything. I mean, collecting is you do what your heart desires as far as collecting. If you try to force it, then you're not really a collector. You're just a hoarder. You know, the thing with me in collecting is that everything has kind of come to me. I go out and I search, I meet people, I network, I get phone calls, I go da-da-da. And the next thing I know, I'm like, oh, I acquired this, and this was a lead to this, and it all kind of melds together and works. Anything else is forcing it, and then you got problems.
Like Primal Rage, I had to collect them all.
Oh, my God. You and fucking Primal Rage. All right, is there any wisdom you'd like to impart on the people before we get out of here?
Oh, I forgot. Like, comment, and share, but subscribe too.
Subscribe, yeah.
We need burner accounts.
We are getting some subscribers, and we appreciate it. We always appreciate support. I did talk to somebody who I won't mention their name, but we are going to work on some merch together, which is good. Somebody I respect in the industry. I'm going to work on the design for the merch because I have all those blank vintage shirts.
They want to stay anonymous?
No. I just because I haven't finalized anything with them yet, I don't want to put them out there, you know, because then if it doesn't work out, then whatever. But keep a lookout for that.
Oh, we got the vintage blanks, right?
The what?
The vintage blanks?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm going to use. I finally am going to put them to use. But yeah. Anyway, keep a lookout for that, and keep a lookout for. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to start putting stuff for sale on the gram soon. So I already did with some people, but just keep a lookout for that though.
On what, the posts or stories?
Yeah, stories. But yeah, keep a lookout for that, and hopefully we'll squeeze some new content in. I know we say that a lot, but we got to figure out the right way to do it. We will. Until next time, peace.